Hey everybody, Kevin here, WQ9F. Thanks for joining me today here on WQ9F Ham Radio, where we talk about ham radio gear, news, reviews, and most importantly, getting on the air. This box right here is a mystery box. This actually came from Main Trading Company. During the Dayton Hamvention, they had a special going on their website, a $50 mystery box, but they guaranteed that it would have some sort of radio in it. So I'm going to guess there's probably an HT in here because this is not a huge box, but it seems pretty full. I've been sitting on this for about a week or so. So I'm getting ready to open it up and see what's inside. If you like this video, go ahead and do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, because if there is a radio in here, once I hit 750 subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and give away that radio. And I'm going to give it away to one lucky subscriber. The next thing, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, things you want to see down below. If you went to Hamvention in Dayton, did you pick up anything good? Unfortunately, I was not able to make it to Hamvention this year, but maybe next year. One last thing before we get going. Notice here I've got this little boop right here. I'm using the new microphone for the camera, and I'm still kind of testing out some of the bugs, so hopefully it works out okay. This is the Comica Boom XD2. This is a wireless microphone. So this is the whole mic pack right here. It does have a little windscreen on it. It is wireless, so the receiver end of it is connected right back behind here to the camera. And the reviews on it are pretty good. And the best part is I was able to use credit card points to pay for most of it. So kind of nice. And hopefully it'll solve some of the problems I've been having. But I'm still trying to figure out the settings and stuff like that. So hopefully this will be a nice addition to the channel. One last thing. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee, so if you want to support the channel in any way to help get things like this, and so I don't have to use all my credit card points, help things like, especially as we get into summertime here, to help me get out to some of the further parks, and to help pick up things for the channel, such as things like this. We can do more giveaways. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee. The link is down in the description. If you want to help support the channel, it'd be much appreciated. Otherwise, thank you all for being here. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what's inside. So the box itself is 10 by 10 by 10. It's probably, I'd say probably 8 to 10 pounds. Like I said, I gave it a little shake here, and it does seem pretty full. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up, see what's inside. Now I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna pull everything out. And at the end of the video, I'll go through and actually add up the value of all the stuff that was in here. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. And yes, it is full. Now, with Main Trading Company, we know Main Trading Company as being people that sell ham radio goods and accessories, but they sell other stuff as well. So I'm going to expect to see some odds and ends and bits and pieces in here. So what do we have here? Things I will probably never use. That times 2. All sorts of strange connector bits. So these say connection systems on the front. High performance audio and video accessories. Looks like we have maybe a Cat 5 jack. So this box is quite full. Let's see what else we have. A USB cable, but this is not any USB cable. This looks like open stock USB cable. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I'm not sure what this connector is. It's not micro USB. It's not mini USB. Model CA257. That looks like 25-foot USB cable. Again, more stuff to sell at Hamfests. Here oh boy. This looks like maybe an RCA. Male to female? I don't know what this is. But we got a male to female connector here. So this is a BNC, I don't know, keychain? I'm going to use this as a keychain, to be honest. I got this BNC connector with a cap on it, and it feels spring-loaded a little bit, maybe. It turns. No, it's not spring-loaded. Oh, no, maybe it is. I don't know what this is. This turns, but it doesn't unscrew. New keychain. Perfect. All right, I have a soldering iron. I have a soldering station downstairs at my desk. So, soldering iron, model SD102. This looks like a cheap Chinese made soldering iron. You know, probably, it doesn't say, I'm sure it says how many watts behind here. But, you know, cheap soldering iron. Maybe I'll take this to school and just toss it in the bin with the extra soldering irons, or I'll probably, again, Hamfest table item. Here I have two-way tap. I feel like I could start a cable business with this. This looks like F-type connectors. I have in, out, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Hamfest item. This is a AA339 two-way tap, 5 megahertz to 1000 megahertz. Next thing, here we go. These are always nice to have. Audio cable, 1/4 inch phono plugs. This is I don't know what this is. This looks like maybe, open this up. Looks like maybe, who knows? Who knows what this is? Looks like maybe you can mount this to the wall, and then this you maybe put a satellite dish. Oh, it's maybe a speaker. Probably an outdoor speaker. Mount that to the wall, or an indoor speaker, and then you mount your speaker on top of here. I could use this for something that's probably not a speaker, though. Use this for maybe a radio or an antenna or something like that. Go box item. 2 of them. Here I have more things. This looks like maybe like a 25-foot stereo 3.5 millimeter extension cable. There's a lot of stuff in here, man. Another one of these two-way taps. Pretty much zero use for these. Pretty much zero use for most of this stuff right now. Alrighty. This is a power transformer. What am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with a power transformer? Alright, input 120 volt AC, output rated 10 volts, 15 watts. So, yep, that is a power transformer, all right. Again, not much use for this. This will be a Hamfest item. Honestly, if it doesn't sell at a Hamfest, that, you know, the next one I go to, this will go to Goodwill. Lucky for me, there's 2 of them. It's like whatever I got in here, I got like double of everything. Here's one of them BNC keychains. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Here I have an indoor antenna. UHF, VHF, FM, a Starin model ANT501. Oh, yeah. How old is this? I feel like I could have saw this on like my grandma's TV growing up or something. For VHF, UHF, FM, double connector terminals and coax. So we have twin lead 300 ohm coming off of this and a 75 ohm coax connector. Sharpens color, enhances black and white picture. chrome-plated dipoles, and element improve picture quality. 4-section chrome dipoles, anti-slippery resistant rubber feet. That's correct, anti-slippery resistant. 12-position selector for UHF adjustment, 85 centimeter coaxial cable with coaxial connector. For channels 2 to 99, as you can see on the side here, it says it has twin lead, 300 ohm, and a UHF connector for 75 ohm cable. Handfest. All right, another BNC keychain. We have a Starin 60-watt laptop speakers. These might be nice to have around just as a spare set. Model BOC067. Speakers, little laptop speakers. Not Bluetooth, they plug in. Man, I am hitting the BNC Keychain lottery here. If anyone knows what those BNC things are for, let me hold them up. Do you have any idea what this is for? Let me know. Put it in the comments down below, because I have no idea what I would use this for. Maybe these might be like a dummy load for an HT, maybe? I like the idea of them being keychains. HDMI cable, in case you never had enough of these laying around. I don't know about you, but if you're like me, I have a box of cables that sits next to the TV. Inside that box of cables, I have HDMI cables, I have power cables, there's computer cables, there's RCA cables, there's cables for video game systems. I really should go through it. I'm not going to add this to it. This is a Hamfest item. Another BNC keychain. This brings us to the last item. Yes, there is a radio in here. Inside of here we have the TYT, looks like THUV88. This is a, let's see here, analog two-way radio. 200 channels. Dual band, so this does VHF and UHF. It kind of looks like maybe a Baofeng style radio, Chinese radio. Dot matrix LCD display. There's a whole list of stuff on the back here. It's like they essentially took all the menu items from a Baofeng, or I'm guessing in this case the TYT, and just printed them on the back of the box. So we have an analog two-way radio. This is a dual band radio. Looks like just a little radio. Yeah, look at that. Little two-way radio here. Oh, nice little two-way radio. And the best part, it comes with the programming cable. So that alone makes it worth it right there. Brand new. Got the radio, got a battery, desk charger, a little rubber duck antenna, a user's manual. I don't know how much help this is going to be for most people, and programming cable. That's pretty nice. So this radio right here we'll open up and we'll do a little review on. But I'm going to go ahead and I'll give this radio away once we hit 750 subscribers, which we're real close. We hit 700 over the weekend that I'm recording this on. So once we hit 750 subscribers, I'll go ahead and do another video and we'll give this radio away. And one lucky person will have a nice little radio to hang around on. Now, the conclusion on this box. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm probably have zero use for. The only things I'm probably going to end up keeping out of here are these mounts. So we got 2 of these mounts. I got a whole handful of these BNC keychains, which are fun. I am going to turn these into keychains. So I do have a 3D printer in the other room, and maybe I'll just print my little flat plate with my call sign or something on it, and turn these into keychains. I'll put them on, my radio bags, and put them on my keys and stuff like that. Because I think there's maybe 5 or 6 of them in here. Lots of these little BNC keychains. Looks like 4. There might be another floating around. Yep, there it is. 5 BNC keychains. I think these are they look like little dummy loads for HTs. I've got all sorts of these connectors, F-type connectors for like a 75 ohm coaxial cable, Cat 6 cable, more. These are all going to go to a Hamfest. These are kind of nice. I'll take these to a Hamfest because I already have some of these. Take these to a Hamfest. Someone will buy these. These are nice to have around. These kind of 1/4-inch phono plugs. Honestly, these things, whatever these are, these two-way tap, I'm probably just going to drop these off at Goodwill because even at a Hamfest, if I put these in the free box, someone will be like, I don't need those for free. Same goes with probably most of these cables. I'm going to look up what this USB cable is for, this open USB cable, because it's a weird connector. Like I said, it's not a normal micro USB or things like that. This male to female phono cable kind of extension, this will be a Goodwill item or Hamfest. I'll take this to a Hamfest. This will be $1. HDMI cable, Goodwill. Soldering iron, I'll take to Hamfest. Same with these power transformers. If these don't sell at the Hamfest, I'll just take them to Goodwill because I have pretty much zero use for this stuff. I have so much junk anyways, I don't need any more of it laying around. But the big thing was this TYT radio. I think this retails for like $40, so this is the majority of the value of that $50 box, as I think the box was $59, and all the rest of this stuff in here, I'm guessing, I'm going to go through and look up the value of everything. I'm going to add it all up, and I'll put it up on the screen at the end of the video here to see how much the retail value of all this stuff was. But I'm guessing this is the majority of the value, and I'm going to give this away, so I'm not even keeping it. All right, so I did a little digging on the main trading company website to find out the prices for a lot of this stuff. Surprise, surprise, I couldn't find half of it on the website, so some of the stuff I kind of had to do a little digging or straight up make it up. The big item, this right here, the HT, this retails on their website for $29.99. Now I paid $59.90 for this mystery box, so this is half of the value of that mystery box recouped. The laptop speakers, these are for sale on their website right now for $1.99. This TV antenna is on their website for sale right now for 99 cents, in case you're looking for a TV antenna. Now, all of these connectors, the Cat 5 connectors, stuff like that, I couldn't find on their website. So I just assume that these are like 99 cents a piece. And there are 8 of these miscellaneous connectors, whether they're the Cat 5 or the Type F connectors, stuff like that. So 99 cents a piece. There's 8 of them. That's $7.92. These power transformers, I couldn't find these on their website either. Honestly, I couldn't find these on most places. Brand new, I figured about $2.99. So 2 of these, that's $5.98. Honestly, again, those, if I could sell them for $1, I think I'd be happy. The speaker mounts, again, couldn't find these on their website. I just assume these speaker mounts probably are $2.99. I don't know. They're made of metal, so yeah, they're aluminum. So if anything, I figured $2.99 at the store, probably brand new. I'm selling them used at selling them at a Hamfest. If I get a couple bucks, but these I'm going to keep because I might have something. I might have use for those. The BNC keychains. Again, I'm nearly positive these are a tiny little BNC dummy load. Again, for like an HT, so we're only talking, a couple watts on a dummy load. I couldn't find these on their website either, so I just Googled BNC HT dummy load. There are similar looking products online for $2.99. So I have 5 of these. This is $15 of BNC dummy loads according to the internet. A buck a piece probably in real terms. But I put them at $2.99, which puts me at $14.95 for these. All of these cables. Again, I can't find them. If you search this model number on this, it looks like open cable. This actually comes back to an HDMI cord. So this clearly is not. Honestly, cables like this are pretty useless for most cases. I figure brand new, $1.99 for these. So $1.99. So this puts these at like what, $4 or $5.97. The soldering iron. This is a 30-watt soldering iron. This was on their website for $2.99. I could not find these anywhere on the internet, but I figured brand new, $1.99, I'm guessing. I found one website. I went to this XSS Professional. They have them listed for $61 for these, but like they're not gold plated. They don't say Monster on the side, Monster cable. So a couple bucks. These things, these little two-way taps, these are for satellite dish installation. So we have an in and out, and then we have the two taps. Again, these are nearly worthless unless you are installing satellite dishes. But I found these online at $2.99. So two of them technically puts value at $5.98. HDMI cable, this was on their website. This was on their website for $2.99. It's a 6-foot HDMI cable. I guess if you had one for $2.99, I guess that's a good price. But at a Hamfest, if I put this in the dollar box and someone took it, I'd be happy. So all in dollar-wise, if I were to add it up, and again, this is being pretty generous on some of these, it comes up to $88.72. But I paid nearly $60 for this. Do I think it's worth it? Absolutely not. I would never buy any of these products individually. Maybe if I needed something like this and I saw it at a Hamfest for $1, I might buy it. But even that's a stretch. The only things I'm going to be keeping out of all this for myself are these speaker mounts, because I'm probably going to use them to mount speakers by my radio desk. Otherwise, all of this stuff pretty much useless. It's junk. I think that's putting it pretty frank. Radio, if I needed a radio for $29.99, yeah, and I was at the main trading company store, yeah, I might pick that up. So my overall take on this mystery box, not worth the value. Not worth the price. I was lured in by the mystery box because I'm like a sucker for these things. And they're like, look, it comes with a radio, mystery radio. So I was like, oh, maybe. I figured it'd be like a Chinese radio. But who knew what it would be? Maybe you'd get lucky and they send one lucky person like a Yaesu, like a FT4 or XR or whatever, those little bit nicer Chinese radios. Would I buy this box again? Absolutely not. Even if it had the promise of an HT in it or a radio in it, I think I'll pass. But someone's going to get lucky because I'm going to take all this to my next Hamfest I go to because I like to sell at Hamfest. And maybe someone will be able to buy all this stuff for me for a couple bucks. And one of you is going to get an HT. So I guess there's that. Thanks for joining me all. Till next time, 73.